All right, we're back.
Hot developments.
We have news. We have exactly one more match for you. Folks did split prizes.
Some nonsense happened in top 4, and there won't be a top 4.
Yeah.
So we're going straight to the finals.
Yep.
We
folks.
got 2 people left standing.
Exactly. Folks did split prizes. A couple people had to take off. I don't blame them for that one bit. Folks have drives. People need to get home. So instead of playing top 4 and then finals, we are skipping straight to the main event. The finals of this tournament.
The People's Champion, Matthew Quinn.
That's right.
And
versus
some loser.
known heel, Phillip McGrath.
Right.
Executive decision.
This is how it
We
is,
decided
okay?
that I wanted to see Matt's deck a second time, so here we are.
Phil's deck's really interesting, too. I hope you
Yeah,
like
exactly. Phil's Matt Quinn versus Matt Quinn.
it. That's fine.
The match of the century.
Quinn twins.
Oops. I'll find it.
Just call him Anime Philly. That's good. No,
All right, I like it. We'll leave it. McGrath. If you guys were an app, that's what your name would be.
I'm gonna remember that.
It's like you just like if you want to find an Irish person, you just pull it up and push a button. It's like, oh, there's someone having a drunken fist fight 2 blocks over.
Golden Arches create a sandwich. It would be called a
I like it. I'm here. Kyle McGrath is here. He was commentating with me last time. I don't remember if we said that, but it doesn't matter.
That's not
Frisco's
important.
hanging out. Brandon Suchin's here. Andrew Pickett's in the background.
All these people that went to Worlds.
Yeah, ton of good players who happen to hang out here.
Thank you.
And we love them all. We're into it.
Wow. This is why we're here.
Here, I'll even turn that a little bit. Give you guys all a little runway. So yeah, we got one more match here, and then we're gonna call it a night. It should be a good time. I still like Orange Gohan. That deck's super fun. And
So you ran
Phil's-
Orange Gohan at the qualifier, right?
yeah, it's a really good deck. It's really cool. Matt's build is a little different from mine, but not a ton. I mean, I'm not sure like how drastically you can make that deck different,
Sure.
but
Got shoulder slams and dev blows.
yeah, exactly. It's got shoulder slams and dev blows and a bunch of other cool stuff. Hard to go wrong.
Not gonna help him too much against Phil though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What does he run to help against Dragon Ball? Probably not a lot of crit seconds.
In fact, yeah, this is actually a pretty bad matchup for Matt.
Now that I
Like,
think about it.
Why do you
If
gotta
he-
say that, Brandon?
yeah, he kind of needs to kill Phil just like at level 2 before Phil can do a bunch of stuff. That's my guess is how this game has to go for Matt. Or you know his anger goes well enough that somehow he
If
MPPVs
gets up and
out.
just like we saw in the last game, put him in 0 and just change a
Yeah.
couple attacks.
If
That's
Phil
all it
can't
takes.
change levels and like doesn't draw Saiyan pieces, Matt might be able to win by anger.
Well, actually, I mean, Phil runs a couple of allies, if I remember correctly. So I mean,
I-
seeing a
Oh,
one,
he's going to get
I
a
think
drill.
He dropped Chi-Chi even
dropped
from the
Chi-Chi?
last build. I think this is
Just
ally
Kami.
Just Kami?
Yeah.
Well, then, never mind.
And yeah, like Kyle said, I do still just love Phil's deck. It's just cool.
Sure, more people need to see
It makes me happy.
So toolboxy.
It's a very Phil deck.
Well, I could always tag in and play the winner for the real championship round.
No, you lost.
No, I got the bottom.
Possession drill for
The
Matt,
record
and
book says
Phil's
you-
gonna get some stuff.
Hell, in
You
top
guys-
4.
Hey, check it out. Kami's here.
Oh, that's a
God,
take
here
him
comes
out.
Pick with a steel chair.
Get back in there.
It's a good thing that level 1's a May effect, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
That's
All
pretty
right,
Yeah, you don't have to target an ally with Gohan.
Matt turn.
Yeah, that's a good.
Oh, he runs that card.
That's good.
Okay.
Not bad.
No, it's actually not bad. It's a hard card to squeeze into that deck.
Yeah.
Right.
Like as someone who's built it and was looking for space, but it is a pretty good card. In fact, that
It
actually,
guarantees
right? Yeah,
damage
that
when-
shores up his early game damage a ton. Gohan level 1 to 6 life cards now. How do you like that?
Shoulder slam does 8.
Right.
Yeah, but he's not getting the draws he's running. Every time you get one drill, it just
Yeah, exactly. A bunch of turns
Yeah.
where he's not gonna enter and
you can't be
pass
passive
into
against
stuff.
Phil's gonna find a
Goku search.
it.
Kaioken or
Is
something.
that a VTB?
Yep.
Drew?
Yep.
Yeah, it sucks.
Outrage. Goku
BTP at the
search.
table. Rejuving one of those. All right.
like he
He's
killed
coming
the
and then thinking about the second one.
Yeah.
I think the outrage went back already. And yes, he's contemplating the Goku search. It is a tempting visiting target.
Yes, it is. Gain 5 stages, get ball 6.
But he still has what looks like confrontation under it to search
All right,
for.
he's gonna leave it in, so
like
he's got
it.
his options open.
Yep.
For Matt, what's his best level? See if he gets stuck on one.
Level 3.
I mean,
Two-
2
two
or
and three.
3. 2 is toolboxy and 3 is just good. So neither one of those is bad.
Phil doesn't run a ton of setups.
And honestly,
drills.
level 1 isn't terrible with
No.
that drill out pushing so much
Right.
damage. Like it's a 6
That's a
life card
threatening
attack every
attack now.
turn.
Yep.
And it's an optional banish effect, so he doesn't have to kill Kami if he doesn't want to.
Very true.
He would get an anger if he did.
He would get an anger for banishing an ally.
Isn't it banishing your own ally?
You can banish. Oh no, you're right. It is. It's only. If it's
You're
your
right,
own
yeah, the
ally.
anger is only if it's your ally.
Never
Yes.
mind.
Learn Gohan 1, man.
Sorry.
Come on. Come on, Kyle.
I've used it in tournaments. It just never comes up.
I banished an
Phil
ally.
finally
gained
has his
4
own
anger.
leashed. So
This game is so weird. Like, in terms of, I'm not sure whoever has the impetus to enter combat. Like, Phil's strongly considering it right now. That Unleashed is certainly tempting, but
Yep.
like that'll be like the only time Phil considers entering. Like, can I level up?
But does he want to go to 3 though? I mean, you kind of want to be a 2 or 4 in his deck, really,
Right.
realistically.
Well, 3 is a cool pivot level for Phil because it's basically the level that lets him like turn his deck into a life deck victory deck.
Right.
And a turn where he either camps at 3 or like goes from 3 to 4, like those are the turns where he might be able to kill somebody. Hey, look, a Dragon Ball. Another
a
search,
couple of them.
some other stuff.
What is it?
Confrontation,
Confrontation,
Kamehameha.
search, and the 4th card.
Yep.
It looks like an attack.
Again, not a bad hand, at all,
Right.
but I don't think he's
For-
going to
for this
enter on
deck
it.
In this game, it's all about just deciding what your path is going to be.
Yep. Again, he can put 2 of those back, so...
Yeah, there's really no incentive to attack, honestly.
He can just sit there forever.
Because, yeah, I
and
mean,
eventually some
Matt's
Dragon
not
Balls
gonna
will hit the
have
field.
Any alternate win condition besides beatdown and anger.
Matt's
but
got a
he's gonna-
time and some other stuff. That time almost doesn't matter.
Right.
Collision, Sphere, and... Oh, and Disaster Drill.
For Matt, you just have
That
to
sphere's
eventually
nice.
just go in.
Sphere is nice. He's going to sit in that Disaster Drill for a minute and think about
So I don't know
how
what-
bad he might want to enter
That
in
might not
possession.
accomplish much with that hand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
enter position drill and just hope you draw good.
Right. But again, that level 1 on its own threatens so much damage. You can just enter on that and hope it hits and call it a day.
Uh-huh.
Well, I mean, the bigger the board you build here, I don't even know if I would want to go to 2, honestly.
Sure.
I mean, yeah, sure. You're not wrong.
Yeah, honestly.
Oh, that's the cool thing about Orange. You don't have to.
Nope. It's a May or up to.
And most of
All
the
right.
attacks are the same. So
He put into play, I say, which means he's probably passing.
I like keeping the sphere there.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I don't love rejuving the time there.
No.
Like, I'm not sure what that gets him. It doesn't matter that much,
Oh,
but...
man, he's drawing
Dragon Balls
for days.
piece. It's a weird point in the game where maybe playing the ball 7 isn't the best thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
sure.
I think
Yeah,
it's gonna be
totally.
good,
He
though.
might just get it on the
Piece
board.
comes out. Yeah, exactly.
He really wants to get rid of that comment to get ball 1. It's so bad right now.
Yeah.
Yep, he just went for it.
2 confrontations and a Goku search. That was the contents of Phil's discard pile.
He's keeping the pair.
That hand's okay.
that's what most people pick with a full discard pile.
So you can literally
There's
competition
Disney.
3 times.
Get a Matt. Red Tanda Blast. Get caught.
Masters.
Namekian, whatever that card's called. The event that stops you from playing events.
He does have a launcher here. Before
Tempting,
Phil can
that's right.
Before ball,
Practically
ball 1 gets on
salivating at the
table.
idea of all the balls he can have. Say at the very
Also
least, I say we know
contemplating his overall
what
game
Phil's
plan
hand
here.
is, but at the very least, Phil couldn't visit for an extra card that turn, which is kind of funny. Yeah, get
All
him.
right,
I like it. That's a strong play.
Which is good, because he was only going to get the 1.
3 life cards.
Aw.
Thanks, Goku level 2.
Completely wiped out by hand swipe.
Yeah, say
Boom.
sphere number 1. Well, I guess sphere only sphere, but
Right.
we're gonna
Now
see
he
at
gets his
least
launcher
another confrontation this turn.
Well, now Matt doesn't have a hand.
Honestly, I would not even take the Dragon Ball. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, just
right.
Goku 2 and just take it back.
Sure.
I mean,
That's the tough spot you're in. This
if you ball
the
3,
Saiyan
sure.
deck controls Dragon Ball so well.
But if you give a Goku deck a Dragon Ball 3,
And if he takes either the ball 3 or ball 5, whatever he takes, he'll just get confrontation anyway.
I mean, he might just quit his anger. Like,
Maybe, or
I
just
bet he was.
nothing.
I bet he was going into this combat thinking he was gonna totally steal a ball, but maybe he'll reevaluate here.
Remember that he could just pick it off with Goku level 2 and not matter.
Yeah.
it's gonna do what?
It would do 4 life plus.
If he's gonna steal a ball, I think that's the right one to do. I still don't know what it accomplishes really, but whatever.
Annoys Phil a little.
Yeah. It's certainly the one that hurts him the least once it
Right.
changes places again.
Oh, he's blocking it. All right.
He's got the block.
So he did stop it, and now he can do whatever he wants.
That'll stay in play even to stop his level 1 power if he wants to.
All right. Bye-bye.
So Phil has another confrontation.
He can Goku.
He's got
Yeah, he can
Goku
Goku
now.
2 to draw the bottom card, which is one of those
If
confrontations.
he really wanted to.
Yeah, Matt's done doing stuff because, well, he could still Gohan power, but
Phil's block stays.
yeah,
played
exactly.
each
He is
twice.
out of a hand, and yes,
Really nothing
that.
more can be accomplished here. But as far as
he's a Goku Surge right now, then, right?
yeah, Phil can Goku Surge. Matt
Yeah.
can't do
Say.
pretty much anything.
He's probably gonna get ball 1, then I'm assuming.
Exactly. Yeah, I love that play.
Actually,
Since Matt took ball 5, like just let him have it for now.
Actually, I would Goku power first, then Goku Surge, so you have a confront next turn.
He did in fact do that. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what's happening. Yep. Yeah, he's gonna sit on that confrontation, search for ball 1, and rejuve the other confrontation. I guess. I'm pretty sure that rejuve is mandatory.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
But he only has 2 cards in his discard, right?
I think just one.
it's
I
just
think
the
it's
one
just that single
confrontation.
He already
confrontation.
uses level. Okay, I didn't.
Yeah, he did use
Yep, there it
the other
goes.
one's in his hand. He did use level 2 Goku.
Okay. He knew that he wasn't gonna get it otherwise.
Funny.
5 stages.
All right. Pretty sure we're out. Yep.
Matt could have.
Although he could have done the Gohan power for an anger with Disaster Drill out.
Sure.
He probably doesn't even want to though. Maybe
Right. I
check-
think he's decided
Sure.
to just stay at level 1.
That hand is okay.
Mean tantrum.
I mean, it's not a bad hand. It's an aggressive hand.
Right.
But Phil hasn't been playing this game aggressive.
Sure.
No, he's not.
It's got a block drill or 2 on the board. I
Right.
think it's just the physical one, but still.
Yeah, those blocking drills are really.
It's a lot of cards in front of Matt right now.
Phil needs an overwhelming power, pretty bad right now.
Ball
Or
4.
ball, yeah.
Where are them chokes at, Phil?
Not running them. It's tug of war, and I still can't see his 4th card.
That confrontation still.
Okay, yeah. So that makes it pretty safe to enter on.
I mean, I would here. I mean, confrontation. You don't. see
Right,
what
with
he
the
likes his
confrontation.
Power and do it again.
And if, right, and if he wanted to, he could do it again.
Let's visit for something.
He does have a visiting, which sucks.
I mean, I like the idea of shoring up his hand content, but like I don't even know which of those
Right.
cards he wants. Like
Oh, he doesn't have a sphere in his discard anymore.
shrug.
For Matt.
I think he healed it with his ball 5.
Yeah,
Yeah, he took launcher,
That's
which is
right.
probably the best thing he could have found.
sure.
That's good.
Dev blow.
Visiting.
Old man attack.
Man attack.
Visiting the past.
You know what I bet's gonna happen here? If I see.
Yeah, Phil's just gonna lay into him a little.
Yeah, but what I bet you he's gonna do here, well, one, get rid of his launcher, and then next phase, he's gonna get confrontation.
I
get
can
rid of
take
visiting.
13 stages.
I think that's the right play. Is
Yeah,
to take
he's gonna
confrontation again and then
confrontation
take the
visiting.
visiting completely
The
off the
best way
board.
to get rid of it visiting is don't let him play it.
No.
At least that's what I would do.
Take some damage, who cares? Well, Matt does have that death blow, which could get rid of the confrontation.
Here we go.
Yep. Smart.
Almost certainly the best action he could have taken that phase.
Yeah. I feel like I don't think he has any blocks in his hand, so
Yeah, he's got to take
he's gonna
that.
take this and a level 1 power.
See what his new bottom card is.
Maybe what this level or that double is gonna do.
Bam! Take that, Kami.
Aw.
Kicked in the head.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's anger 2.
He's probably gonna bait out the block tantrum or something. Because he probably wants to hit with the demolishing beam for sure.
Right. I mean,
Ball
either
3.
one will be pretty good to hit. But
Yeah.
yeah.
He does have both block drills. I didn't. Guess he just kept playing cards, but I wasn't sure about that.
So
That one
buffering-
stopped.
Buffering the demolishing beam with the tantrum was the right thing here.
Yep. I mean, in fact, he could still Goku power and Tantrum again if
Yeah.
he even wants to do them both.
I mean, I would Goku power, then demolishing beam, and then he can grab, and then you can set up your bottom of your. Yeah, something like
For
that.
another demolishing beam.
Well, no, I think it reduces itself when you hit with
Oh
it.
yeah.
That's why I stopped talking.
But it would have made sense.
I was like, no,
Getting
fine.
getting rid of that confrontation with the dev blow is cool, but leaving Goku with an empty discard pile to toy around with at level 2 is also pretty scary.
It was a no-win situation.
I mean, I think you got to launch your ball 1.
Yeah.
You don't really want to take ball 5.
Either that or throw the other attack and then just see what Phil does if he
Sure.
if he
If
takes
you-
it all in stages on Goku and basically stops paying for stuff, or if he takes it all on Kami and takes a bunch of damage.
Yeah.
It's gonna do 11.
Right.
That's not nothing.
What, is level 1 power?
No, that physical will do 11
yeah,
stages,
yeah.
and his
And
level
he's got level 1
and his level 1
power,
power
which,
do 6
you know,
life and
pretty-
2 stages.
Pretty crit worthy.
Yeah.
Yep. It's nothing to scoff at here. But I definitely would not banish Kami, that's for sure.
Kami will stay on the board until Phil takes him off.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I agree.
Sure.
See what Phil decides. And well, now things got interesting. So now it'll actually only do.
I probably would
Yeah, I don't know about that. Wow.
Then I would.
Although I guess he couldn't have done anything. Like he couldn't have performed an action without leveling up.
Sure.
Oh yeah, but then I would have.
And he's back at level 1, so he doesn't even get the utility of Gohan 2 power. Yeah, I think it'll only do like 6 at most.
I think 5. I don't know. He doesn't have no modifiers.
Yeah, you're right, because he even lost power stages from the level transfer.
Yeah, I think he's gonna do 5.
That's rough, man.
Probably just
Oh,
gonna
that hurt.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, okay. At the bottom.
Man, that really hurts. It's kind of unfortunate that that had to play out that way. What are you gonna do?
So if Phil really wanted to go to level 4 here, he could Demolishing Beam or take another life and then set up the KO Ken at the bottom, and then KO Ken go level 3 and then do what you gotta do. But we'll see what
Say
happens.
now Phil has a ton of options, and Matt's almost out of things he can do at all. So,
This is what Phil wants.
Oh, he's doing it right now.
all right.
Yeah, because he knew once that block left, or the drill left the board, that Matt had no defense.
Yep.
I think he's about to do the thing you described, Frisco, possibly setting up his discard pile to be even more lucrative.
Yeah, and only if he has 4 cards in his discard, because then he can ball 7 and put 3 on top and keep the KO Ken at the bottom.
Oh, never mind. He's just fishing.
Yeah.
That's what I like. Just go for it.
Radar, funny.
What's the
And
other card?
radar tug, and I think that's just the physical block. Yeah, Saiyan parry, I think. And he'll gain anger.
Yeah.
There we go.
He kept the radar. Nice.
It's so funny that Demolishing Beam heals itself. Just like, okay, that card does that also. Sure, why not?
Even in the original build of this deck, which was an empowered cell deck, you put it back in and gain the anger from it.
Right?
Is he gonna discard a crit?
He's thinking about it.
Does he want ball 5?
It's
I mean, he can have it whenever he wants.
Yeah,
basically.
exactly.
But what would he discard?
And he still might get it back with that second tantrum, assuming he throws it out, which I would guess is likely.
Okay.
Radar.
That's fine. I mean, even just to get the stages, like, okay, I don't hate that.
Give him the Kami.
Oh, unless he just forgets them. Phil,
I don't think he cares.
fuck your stages. Power stages are for girls.
And old
I
men.
would've given-
And
I
old
don't know if
men.
this is like- I would have given stages to Kami.
There we go. All right, we got him.
Yeah, I probably would
I
have
would've
liked him
ju-
a
I
little
would've-
more on Kami.
Yeah, I would have like baited. Like get rid of him.
Go on, do it.
It makes it easy to just kind of take that. full
Kill him,
attack
you
and not-
coward.
Oh, back crash. Discard. That's always good news.
Matt's gonna have to steal a lot of Dragon Balls to actually wrest control here. Mm-hmm. More than the deck is capable of.
Yeah, almost certainly.
Oh, and you can even back crash to
Yeah.
crit if you really want to. There's nothing to
Yep.
really crit though.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Matt is behind on all fronts at this point.
I think you're right. What is Matt's anger at right now?
0.
Yeah, there's no putty.
Well, he puts his dice like off to the side. It's not on his mastery or like the attack table. It just kind of floats there. If I have one criticism of Matt's play, it's that. It's that little red dice like up
you're-
above
oh,
Gohan,
gosh,
so I
yeah.
can't actually tell like.
Oh,
They had another
Lord.
demolition beam.
Oh, Lord. It's funny if he just did ball 7 twice. He would have milled another 6.
I mean, he got a lot of mileage out of that last ball 3.
Bam, hits clean.
Yeah, he's going for ball 3 again, probably.
Yep.
Here we go.
What do you got?
Dig, dig, dig. A Kamehameha.
Kame-
Time. I think that's what he's putting back.
Neat.
Oh, did he actually anger up?
Angered naturally just by performing attacks.
Oh man, that's
Wow.
that never.
Okay.
That never happens. At this
Well,
That might
like I
be-
said,
that
this
might be
yeah
a
exactly.
game.
This is the thing that's happening. This is the turn where he did a bunch of stuff and pivoted into level 3 to do a million actions.
Well, now you can KO Ken still. Well, that's
You
oh
really
god.
want-
Oh lord.
Just the full chain.
I like Goku.
I hate Goku.
Yep, we're going.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, this will do about 12 life cards.
Yeah, 10 life.
Jeez. So
It's such a bad physical attack. I don't know.
Oh man.
Say yeah,
Don't
and
get
it,
me
and it
started.
didn't crit naturally. Neat.
Just a big old Kamehameha.
Oh, 7.
Oh, he's
7 to the
he's peeling
dome.
that like he took a Kamehameha.
Yep. Sure.
By the way.
Let's go.
He's gonna grab.
Go get
the,
something else and do even more stuff.
I don't know. I mean, he's gonna get the destructive beam just to kill Kami. Why not?
Phil went from being defensive.
Get another
Great.
demolishing
His
beam.
turn is like-
Use Dragon Ball 3 for the 3rd time this turn.
I don't think he peeled his
You
3
could.
cards.
I mean, demolishing beam is.
He
not a
did.
bad idea.
Okay.
Yeah, he discarded the stuff,
All right.
including a second
I mean,
KO
taking
Ken.
demolishing beam is obviously the funniest thing you can
He
do.
should do it. Come on, Phil.
How many times can you ball 3 in a turn?
That's pretty fucking funny.
That's awful.
Do it.
Ball three times in a combat. That's not even.
Yes, I love it. I'm so happy right now. Sorry, Matt.
Not for Matt though.
Yeah, exactly. Not for Matt. I'm just happy.
Shenanigans.
Just to see
Yeah,
what happens,
I'm happy to
right?
watch Phil play solitaire here for the next 5 minutes. All right, Newt to do some stuff.
Oh. Right, and that does a couple of stages too.
Yeah, he's at 0 now. Like he's taking life cards from that stage damage after the 3rd demolishing beam this turn.
Oh my god.
Look at that. Oh man.
That's not fair.
That's not fair. You're right.
It's not fair. That's messed up.
Yes.
What'd you do?
Oh, I think he finally came up empty.
Oh, you gotta see his
Dragon Ball
scouting,
scouting and
Bye bye.
whatever the 4th card was.
Yeah.
So he's gonna scout.
It's
and-
gone now.
But you
So
can scouting and put a demolishing beam back on top
No,
of his
he
deck.
has to reach.
Oh, did
yeah,
he?
it has to go back in the deck.
Yeah.
You get that tantrum back.
Why not? You know what's funny is that he drew time out of that ball 3 as well. I think.
Yay. Wow.
That was one.
Hey,
turn.
Phil's done doing things.
He remembered his comment.
He did remember Kami. Matt drew some cards that aren't gonna matter.
Where an unleashed wasn't used.
Yeah, really. Didn't even need an unleash. Just all the Goku level 2 power.
I never knew. Yeah, dynamic anger is a thing.
Yep.
Turns out.
Matt's playing like a guy who just got read his cancer diagnosis. Just like, all right. Sorry, everybody.
Very descriptive.
Contact your next of kin.
I'm surprised he didn't keep the tug. Oh no, he's got time. What am I talking about? Oh god.
Yeah, if Phil had 1 or 2 more Dragon Balls, then he would just be looking to end it on Dragon Ball anyway. But
we got like 4 Dragon Balls, 2 searchers.
four
to play.
balls, 1 searcher, 1 Kami, which could be a searcher if you wanted it to be.
Yeah.
Like, I can't think of any styled cards offhand that pick it off the board. I think it's just
No,
Tug.
it's a
Sure.
destructive blast. Same. It blows. up
Oh,
the
right,
guys.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
And that deck has flown in and out of Phil's builds. Like, it's always hovered between 1 and 0, depending on, like,
He
I think.
does have 1.
Yeah, exactly. The week that you catch him
I would
on.
definitely
But,
keep it because of the restored
And-
Gohan.
and
thing.
that's why.
Yeah.
yay.
Blame that on me.
Yep. We do. Didn't see as many Gohan ally decks as
Yeah, exactly.
Come
Matt
on.
just throws up his hands, like, as if you
Why?
needed another beneficial effect.
Boo.
Agreed.
Have some humanity.
That's right.
Wait, oh, did he just AK him right there for 7?
No, he did. I don't even know what he did, but it did
keeper?
some damage.
I don't know what he did.
It looks like
Matt's just flipping over cards just cuz. Like, all right, I guess I'm dying.
Give it to me straight. Am I dead?
This is where you start living every last moment. Go out with a bang, man. Come on.
No, okay, never mind. I was gonna do something.
Man, that was mean. Oh, shit. That can only be stopped by physicals? Oh, wait, let me think about it.
Sand.
Jeez.
Shit, Phil. Oh, ice cold.
Yep.
There is the
Oh,
destructive
he
Bye,
actually
Kami.
Did he hard draw that too?
He might have.
Yeah, he did. He said his plan was to tutor for it, and instead it just came into his hand.
That's even. Oh, that's fucking. That's messed up.
Matt is not allowed to time. Key Burst is the card that Phil used that
Yep.
did damage.
Yep.
This is just.
Yeah, it's like, also, both of your legs are tied behind your back. Just like... Put on this mouth gag and now finish this game.
A very
Harsh.
sad shoulder slam. Right, you can even stop
I'm
again
gonna say,
if you
sure,
felt like it.
I'll do it again just for fun. I stopped it 2 ways.
I feel like this is what happens when Gohan doesn't do his homework.
That's right.
Goku comes
Yeah.
in and smacks him up.
Uh-huh. Boy.
Boy.
I don't have any earning power. I need you to get into a nice school.
Yeah. I've been working
Yeah.
for 7 years.
Yep.
That was rough. I like Phil's deck a lot, but I hate to see that happen to Matt.
Right. No one deserves that.
It was pretty brutal. That one combat was entertaining, though. Man.
Shows what that deck can do.
For
Goku
sure.
needs changed.
Yeah, he's just so good. It's just the whole thing, man. Man. Oh,
That's
what a
just-
game. Yeah, that's going to do it. It definitely was entertaining, but man, what a thing.
A lot of
So,
damage.
As,
hey.
well, I was over there, and
I'm sure
we
you
all
heard us
started
all
bursting
laugh.
out laughing, and then you guys started bursting out laughing, and then we laughed harder. Perfect.
Yeah, that was a crazy, fun combat to watch.
I'm glad they split, given what
Yeah,
happened.
exactly. Yeah, me
It
too.
really
I feel
didn't
much
matter.
better knowing that Matt didn't technically lose
Right,
anything
there's
when,
no
when
money
the
on
game
the line
ended.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I see. Yeah, so I suppose Phil won. Like, let's go with that. It
Sure.
sounds right.
Sure.
There's a good mouthfeel to it.
We were all laughing horribly
It's so-
hard about it.
Come on, man.
Those 2 comments were just
Jeez.
monstrous.
Yeah, that was real rough.
Open.
It feels like
That's-
it should have had some sort of blood sacrifice attached to it.
Sure. Yeah, that's gonna do it. That's the end of the event.
That's the end of the
I'm
event.
the event. I'm here. Kyle's here.
right.
Frisco's kinda there. Yeah. Get in there, Sachin. Yeah, I like it. Do you want to go ask Phil if he wants to sign off at all? Just
them
from
both
a
over here.
Yeah, exactly. Go grab him.
Matt's coming too.
Get everybody.
get 'em both.
Get anyone
Come
you
on.
can find over here. Hi, Matt. Oh, that was. Yeah.
Squeeze in. Pull up a chair.
I mean, do you need a hug?
That definitely, even like discounting like some of the other action we saw with Goku today, that was by far the
definitely-
most brutal combat of the tournament. Like, shit, man. Oh,
Do you need a hug? Oh no, I'm just gonna stop you.
oh,
It's messed up.
What can you say about that?
yeah, exactly.
Other than
It's
Goku
just,
needs to be changed.
yeah, man, what a thing. But yeah, I really don't have anything else to add. That sounds about right.
I think it needs to be
Demoshing you a few
added
times is
to.
alright.
Shit, you
5
know,
times or
Three
whatever.
times in a combat is not bad.
3 or 4 ball threes a turn.
Whatever.
Comes with the territory.
That's just how it goes.
In any case, that's still an awesome showing over the course of the whole
I'm glad
event.
that came in the finals.
Yeah, exactly. That matchup specifically was certainly not in your favor, and then that combat just blew up in like a way that was, man, what a thing. But
His
I-
deck isn't even like really designed to do that, and it just the cards.
Right, sometimes
yeah, exactly.
that's just what
boom, that he can
the point,
put
yeah,
into
the point is, and I had mentioned that before, that it can absolutely do that. Just like if you in that turn from like 2 to 3, just like that's the turn where it goes. You can just feel, all
all
right,
these resources I have.
yeah, I'm gonna do so many actions that like, what are you gonna do about it? You kind of can't respond.
He played it right too, for whatever.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
worth.
For what you could have done, like.
He didn't screw up his sequencing.
Yeah, and again, there was a lot that, like I said, just early game when there was a lot of stuff going on, there were just a lot of things that, like, I'm not sure you could have done much differently than you did do. Like, you drew kind of one dead draw turn, and it would have been hard to do almost anything, like, active super early game.
There was one turn where I drew.
Thanks, Lorraine.
The drill that makes your style attacks 2+2 and gain an anger.
Oh,
Yep.
Disaster drill.
Disaster,
Yeah.
yes.
We know that
yeah,
card
about
now.
And
playing
another
it.
and another drill,
Yeah.
and I was strongly considering entering just to pitch one.
Right,
to
and go fishing for
possession
stuff.
drill and just try and keep pressure on him. But yeah, I mean,
That piece though, that hurt.
Yeah, that was. I mean, that was just the opening salvo.
Exactly.
Wiped your board. And
I drew
just
that
kidding.
that orange stare down, and it was like visiting or saying peace. Either one of these is going to hurt. Really
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and quite honestly, like, it was like the cherry on top of that not being a good transaction. But honestly, the piece itself wasn't really the deal breaker. It was kind of just the forced level of like, all right, I have to gain anger, so it's either do no actions or do something.
I would have been able to mitigate a little bit of it if I had gotten to level 2, but
Yeah.
depending on what he would have gotten with visiting, it
Right.
might not have,
Would have been another
probably wouldn't have
demolishing
mattered
beam.
anyway.
That whole combat might not have worked if I'd used my power for whatever the bottom card was instead of hitting you with that demolishing beam. 'Cause
Yeah.
then you could have mastered for steady drill, and then my next attack also would have missed. So.
It was messy.
That was messy.
Use that brain.
Good player.
What a
Get in
thing.
here.
Yeah, Phil, yeah, scoot in.
Everybody in.
Say, I don't mind.
Getting a chair.
Phil's gonna get a chair. He's gonna join us for the truly the very end of this, and then we're gonna get the hell out of here.
Oh
Oh,
no!
somebody. I hope that's just the monitor, but we're about to find out. We might have just signed off. Okay, we're good. The monitor went blank for a second, but the PC is still running, so everything's
That's how
fine.
I feel about that game.
Pull the plug.
Shut it down.
No more cards.
So how about those hard anger levelings?
That doesn't happen very often.
Yep.
Demolishing beams for 2 anger each
Right.
adds up pretty quickly. And the crit gave me an anger for the ball 5 too.
Yeah, that was
So-
pretty funny. That was,
What a thing.
when you level, I was like, oh, you got changing.
For 11.
Right, yeah.
I was like, yeah, exactly. The point where the stages were adding up to life cards, I was like, my
A lot of
god.
life cards.
Uh-huh.
Even whiffing on the last ball 3, the demolishing beam was still the better choice. Just
Yeah.
damage.
That's what
The
we all
card-
wanted to see.
That card is
And
something
it's what
else.
yeah, for sure.
It has 2 things that are like so inconsequential but so funny. Like, it does some stage damage and it puts itself back into your deck. Like, what a card.
I loved the put itself back into your deck back when it was empowered cell.
Right.
It gave you an anger. So
Yeah.
it gave you 2 anger if you played it and hit with it. That was a big deal.
It's really neat. Any other thoughts other than, man, like,
What a fucking weird game.
yeah, what a weird game.
Like, that's why I love Saiyan Goku, because you
Sure.
can play that rematch or any game 10 times and 10 totally different things could happen.
Sure.
Like, that has never happened before. Like, every 5 or 10 games, something that's never happened happens.
Yep.
'Cause the deck is so weird.
Saiyan Dynamic Goku is like a quantum state. It's basically unmeasurable. Like,
Like, you understand it, and then it just
Yep.
even exists. I'm sorry about
No
that
such thing.
Saiyan parry as like... that
We
was-
all lost it. Come on, man.
The Lorraine had it. It's Schrodinger's Goku.
Exactly.
It's both winning and losing.
We have these
just
Geneva-
kidding. It's only winning.
Geneva conventions were in place to stop these kinds of things.
There are no
It's a
rules
weapon
here.
of mass destruction.
Man, what a
But it felt
thing.
like I ran more than 2 of them.
Yeah. It was a fun game.
Sane
That combat
demolishing.
was fun to watch in like an uncomfortable sort of like The Office kind of way. I was like, this is entertaining, but damn.
10-car pileup outside the window.
Yeah,
It feels like expanded when
A
things
little,
like that happen.
right.
for sure.
In a
I
good
just
way.
had 11 actions. Like,
Cool.
Goku shouldn't be changed.
No.
Yeah,
What do you
We'll see.
that's true. Good.
Indeed, we'll find out.
Working on this game, listen to
Yes.
this guy and change Goku.
Just the 3 even. Just
Uh huh.
We'll
Yeah.
start a petition.
That's still always been my yeah.
watch
Change
any
Goku
of the
three.
matches with a Goku on it. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think almost all of them, a Goku went totally ballistic.
Yeah, we only had 2 Goku matches, but they were both sort of like that at one point or another. It just happens.
Usually it's always from 2 to 3.
Exactly. Yeah, like I
Right.
said, that's the
That's-
turning
that's the
point
hammer.
of
It's always a
the
2 to
3 is great. It's a huge attack by itself. The modifier adds to everything else you do, and it just nets a
Yeah.
card
It
advantage of your choice mostly.
It has
Like,
no restrictions or cost spine. It's just you get it
Three
for
would be
free.
a good attack without drawing the card. Like,
Sure.
it would be a good level
Yeah,
3
yeah.
without drawing the card.
Making it a conditional still makes it maybe the best 3 in the game.
it's certainly
At
up
least brings
there.
it closer
pretty
to,
good.
like Broly.
Right, yeah.
But man, what a thing.
Broly can't do that.
No, you can't.
He sure
Well,
can.
Sometimes it feels like it. But it's less
Sometimes you
entertaining.
chain 20 physical attacks, but that's about all.
I mean, but that no, Broly is a perfect thing to compare it to because Broly 3 came out and we were like, oh shit, that's kind of nuts.
Yeah.
But Broly's draw is conditional. Broly's draw is essentially random. Like there are some cases where you could set it up, but that's certainly not going to happen often. And they have similar modifiers. Like, +2 life cards is probably better than +3 stages, but not by, like, a crazy amount.
Goku's modifier modifies energies too.
Yeah,
Right.
every,
Broly's
right.
only
Every attack,
modifies
Broly only modifies physicals. Yeah, it's just like, man, think of the power discrepancy between those two things.
And
Throwing
Broly
in
level
there
3 is
that
like
Broly
one of the
you-
best level 3s.
Yeah.
Yep.
When they level, they lose 7 stages.
Right,
Yeah.
that's a really cool third thing for Broly to have. So.
Everyone, even including allies.
Sure, you're not
Yeah,
wrong.
I
People
often
have accidentally
forget that.
lost because of things like that, right? Turns out I only had 4 allies with 3 stages, and I just
Exactly.
died.
I just milled myself 12.
Yeah, exactly.
If
For
you're
sure.
lucky.
Uh-huh. But in any case, it was an entertaining tournament overall. Like, the matches I had watched, for the vast majority of them were really fun to watch, and people played pretty well.
40 people.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it was a good
A
turnout.
lot of people
Yeah.
here, a lot of people coming in from out of town. It was great.
Yep.
Out of state, even.
Out of state.
Upstate.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ohio
Ohioans,
guys.
Ohioans, a couple
Kevin,
people from Chicago.
Kevin Dennis.
Dennis. Yep.
Making it happen. Good stuff.
Ju-
Tyler and
Justin
Cody
kept
Martin.
Justin and Lee came up. That was surprising.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Lee was using fucking Cell Jr.
Yeah, he was. I don't think he won any games.
No, he started 3. Well, no, I got paired down against him in the first
Okay.
round. but
I think he
started
went.
2 and 1.
Yeah, I think he
That's
went
nuts.
even. Like, I think he went 3 and 3.
Huh.
Yeah.
Which for Cell Jr.
for
like
him.
shit, man.
Right. And if he hadn't gotten paired up in round 4, he might have done even better than that.
Yeah. I respect that. I don't think I've ever personally seen someone run Cell Jr. in a tournament until
either.
that happened.
Put it on the table and I stared at it like I don't know what I'm going to do.
Uh-huh. Sure, yeah, exactly. Like, as if he had walked up with 2 noses or, like, an extra ear. Like, all right.
Good to. Can't look away.
What cards did he search for off his power?
In my case,
Allies
Industrial.
mostly.
Okay, was it the
So he
allies?
had Nappa, Ginyu, he had a couple of he ran the full set of Namek Dragon Balls and Namekian Assistance Drill.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Turles,
I think
maybe?
that I don't think he ran Turles because he was
No?
mostly energy.
Okay.
But even still, like that would have been kind of cool.
Yeah.
But
Chest explosions.
he was running a couple of Cell Juniors, so
Yeah.
Neat.
it was cool. I liked it.
Yeah, that is
He didn't get to
cool.
level 2. I'm assuming he's not a level 2 deck.
No, he doesn't try to. He
Yeah.
probably could have pushed there, but
Why
it
would
wouldn't
you?
have really helped.
Yeah, I'm just curious. I don't.
Right.
Have you
We
read
talked
Cell
about
Level
it. He
2?
says it happens like once out of every
Yeah.
4 or 5 games.
When you're talking about Cell Junior, anything can be possible.
I
don't know.
Nothing's possible with Cell Junior Level 2.
Nothing is
Schrodinger's
so
Cell Junior.
You'll never know
No,
how
it was-
bad it is.
Yeah, it was a good day. I had a good
was
time.
awesome.
Great time.
Our
Always
tournaments
is.
here are always so fun.
I'm looking forward to doing this again sometime.
For sure.
especially
And
the
it
cards.
definitely
Regional
will
here.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to do like monthly locals here too.
I agree.
I agree. For sure.
Sounds like fun. All right, I think we're going to just about wrap it up then. And Phil, is there anything else you want to close with? Just thoughts about the tournament or any other thoughts about Set 8 stuff or the future or just wave goodbye and we'll get the fuck out of here?
Mostly, I'm hungry.
All right,
Yeah.
that sounds good enough
And
for now.
There will be a preview on Monday that a lot of people are going to be excited about. It's just as exciting as Android 18's level 2. And
That
we're
sounds
gonna
fun.
Periodically
MP.
release other things.
So it's an MP.
Eh.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got it out.
There we go. Cool. All right, that's good enough for me. So look for a preview on Monday.
MP.
That's right. Keep an eye on Retro for everything that's going on and.
I hope it's a tap car ally.
Panini, yeah, exactly. Thanks for watching. Panini may be done, but
We're
we're
not
still
done.
here. Damn it,
You
forever.
have to drag us out of here by our corpses.
That's
There's
right.
only one left.
Yeah, right. We're kind of just waiting to see who's going to be the last one out the door.
We'll find
'Cause it's
out.
not gonna be
We'll
me.
see you later, DBZ
Thanks for
community.
showing up and
Goodbye,
watching.
everybody.